Our community spotlight shines on local organizations that are making a difference. Today, that spotlight focuses on Children Trust Michigan, a group hoping to end child abuse across Michigan.
On those days when I really don't feel like it, 35 years into doing this work, it's like, oh, how dare you? Get up. There are kids who are home and scared, and there's things we can do about that.
How important is like the most important thing. We want to make sure that the emotional stability, the safety of the place, everything related to safety will help the child thrive.
I think it's important for people that are watching to understand that we need to listen to children and believe them, because when they talk about being abused, they don't make it up.
We are shining our community spotlight on Children Trust Michigan, an organization dedicated to preventing child abuse and neglect. Their efforts and programs do span across the state, including right here in West Michigan, with the goal of protecting families and giving them support.
We've been doing that since 1982, and it's always been the prevention of child abuse and neglect. And now the mission, the words change, everything gets refined from now and then, but honestly, it's really about strengthening families so that we can keep kids in happy, safe, healthy homes.
Raising a child, a lot of people say like it takes a village, and sometimes we need the village to be a little bit more proactive.
So we have 87 partners. So one of our partners serves every single county here in the state. Just like here in Kent County, it's Family Futures, that's our partner. And we have partners in every other surrounding county.
Family Futures, we help any family that have any kids from 0 to 5 to provide support. It's very parent-led or caregiver-led.
What I know in West Michigan is the programs are very strong for navigation. So if families reach out, they definitely can make those connections. They have a very robust navigation program.
Right now in our organization in total, we have like 12,000 enrolled families. 2,000 and so are in our home visiting, and then 11,000 something are in our connections program. Sometimes parents need something, but they don't have the word to be able to express that need. So we also help them through our questions and building relationships to figure out how we can support them with the need.
We want to make sure that the community supports prevention. This community does. So if someone's interested in finding out what's going on here, what are we teaching our children in school about personal safety? How are we supporting families? Come right to our website at childrentrustmichigan.org and you can see your local partner, or call us if you have any questions.
Suzanne's passion for the mission is more than a moral imperative. As a parent, she wanted to make sure her children don't get caught up in the same destructive cycle.
So I am a survivor of sexual and physical abuse. It started when I was about 2 and ended when 18 when I went out the door to college. And what I know is that it's preventable. What I know is that I've been able to raise children with a lot of education and re-education and supports, but the truth is that parents want to be that person for their children. They want to be the best they can be. So the work really is about meeting them where they are. The truth is that awareness and prevention work, and we just have to constantly be talking about it so that it's not a taboo. So when I tell you that I'm a survivor, it's not like, well, what are we going to do about that? I think it's why primary prevention is so important, that we want folks to understand what child abuse and neglect is and what it isn't. And really, it's a intent to harm children. It's not accidental, right? About 4% of the time, children make up stories about about being abused. They don't make this up. It's not something, we often hear that kids make up stories. Of course they do. I raised 2 kids, absolutely they tell stories, but not usually to get themselves into trouble. It's usually to get themselves out of trouble. And when you are in a situation where you know that you're gonna get somebody, you think you're gonna get them in trouble for talking about it, kids just don't do that. It matters the things that we do after the abuse, and I have tremendous hope that we can prevent child abuse and neglect. Now, it's in my dream when I started was that my kids would never think about harming a child. And I've been successful to this point.
We cannot prevent child abuse by ourselves. If you see something, reach out or either to the caregiver or reach out to any form of authority that is surrounding that child. that can help to make sure that the child is safe, because that's the goal.
I think it's really important for us to understand that prevention is possible. It takes a community to be aware and the tools that we need, and that's why we exist in the communities where we are.